Welcome to Alubat, America. I'm Rob Poirier. One of the questions I'm asked the most, especially on telephone calls, is what the given price of a specific OVNI model is. And I'm happy to describe that with you today. What I do want to point out is that on our website, alubatamerica.com, we have listed not just base price, but we've also outfitted all three models very well to give you a realistic price of a fully equipped OVNI model. So for example, on the 370, a very, very well-equipped boat would price out around 600,000 euros. The 430, again, even better equipped, would be closer to the 840,000 euro mark. And the new 490, which is going to have a lot more flexibility because this is a new project, will probably sell very, very nicely equipped for circumnavigation in the 1.2 to 1.3 million euro range. But again, you can get more details on the website. What I'd like to discuss in a little more detail is the notion of customization. There are certain things that make or don't make a boatyard a semi-custom boatyard. And I don't like to think of Alubat as a semi-custom boatyard specifically. It's not a production yard either. There is flexibility, but it's technical flexibility. So if you're looking at the structure of the boat, something that is a real strength at Alubat, not just in design, but in execution. And again, we talk about being the boat that is fully built. You know, all the aluminum work is done before we start doing anything else. That's before systems, furniture, anything goes on. We really believe that's the best way to build a boat. That's not an area that you're going to have much flexibility in. I'm not saying there can't be some adjustments, but they're not going to be major. And that's going to be true for the layout of the boat too. There can be some adjustment to the cabinetry and some little additions that will be made. But if you're buying one of these boats with the expectation that you can rearrange the interior and that you'll have a large variety of wood finishes and such, that's not going to be the case. Where Alubat is able to really provide you with more customization is on the technical side. And that's largely due to the fact that the boat is built in a jurisdiction that is a real sailboat industry-centric place. Les Sables d'Olonne, France, is located in the Bay of Biscay. It's the largest boat building center in the world. But more importantly for Les Sables d'Olonne is that there's a large commercial industry there too. There's an industry there that builds boats for the Coast Guard, for military, for fishing fleets and such. And so Alubat uses those suppliers to install, for example, electronics and the electrical system. If you'd seen a video we posted recently about a client who recently took delivery of a 370, you'll see that Kevin was able to really have a lot of influence on how he wanted that boat wired and for the reasons he wanted it wired that way. That level of knowledge and depth only comes because our supplier has it. No boatyard is going to have the capacity to keep that kind of knowledge in-house full time. So the fact that these systems are installed by an outside supplier with that depth of knowledge really benefits you as the buyer. And that's true with the mechanical systems. You know, you're not limited to a standard diesel shaft drive with a standalone generator, even though that's my favorite arrangement. We offer multiple other hybrid systems as well. That's true with electronics. So these are the areas where the boatyard, if we talk on the technical side of things, it's a very semi-custom boatyard. But in general, I would say that we don't want to call ourselves an actual custom yard. Anyway, I hope to be at the boatyard in a couple of weeks. And I'd like to think I'll be bringing back some video of the new 490 as it moves towards the completion of hull number 1. One last addition. We will be showing a brand new 370 at the Annapolis Spring Sailboat Show in April 25th through the 27th. I really hope to see you there.